So this is my current batch of first pattern FS fighting knives, and they're all looking rather shiny, nickel plated components and polished blades. And I just wanted to show you one of the very final stages, the last stage in fact of the knife being made. The blade takes some amount of work, probably the most amount of work, in being hand ground, sanded, polished, etched, and then the tang fully reduced and threaded. There's quite a bit of work involved in the blade overall, you could say. And then the components individually crafted and then fully assembled. The last stage of assembly though is to cut the tang thread off at the end, and then by hand and eye I reduce that down to really no more than one thread in height projecting above. So it's still a bit of a jaggy edge round that though. And the very last stage that's done is peening. And peening is when you hammer over the end to slightly flare it out enough, and what that does is it stops the top nut from loosening through wear and use, and it keeps all the components tight, because all these components, the blade, the guard, the grip, are all secured by a top nut right at the end there, and that is compressed down with a good bit of pressure to keep everything tight. But you peen over the tang at the end of that, and that's the idea. So I'm going to try and set the camera somewhere where you can just see me do that last wee stage, and hopefully you can see me here. That's by hand and eye. Let's take a wee hammer, and it's just a little bit at a time. As you turn it in the hand, and I'm just really hammering the edges, and there's a few in the middle just for measure. Just hammering the edges round of the steel thread, and that's giving it a nice little dome, so there's no jaggy edges to catch or snag on your skin or clothing, and that's just flared it out enough that it's pushing down on that top nut. Let's see if get a wee close up here. Let's see. Yeah, hopefully that might focus with any luck, and you might be able to see a neatly peened end there, which hasn't interrupted the top nut itself. That's what you've got to be careful, that you're not damaging the top nut in the process. And only a few more to go, but all the rest are looking tidy with neatly peened top nuts in place.